right, cool. Okay, beginning. So, all right, open the tip. So what set is blue telling you to run right here?
I think we're running. It's called Slam Thumbs Up. It's like a lob play. So I'm gonna give it to Majak. I'm gonna come off, and then Rob's gonna set a back screen for him.
Okay. See how I go. So dribble handoff. He's supposed to set the back screen. He supposed to roll to the basket. It's supposed to be a lob.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20 center back screen. I see it. Okay. Okay. They took it away. Come back, get the ball. Throw a bad pass. What did you see? What did you see right there?
He stepped in. I probably should have. I mean, I got the foul, but I think that pass was there. But I could have finished it. I was told to finish that.
Yeah. That's what I meant. And, when I told you, just trust your game. Take what's there. Sometimes I think you overthink things, trying to get guys involved. But sometimes for you to get guys involved, you might have to score early, depending on the team. Like I can see right here with your position. Look how he guarded you. You already got the step because he's guarding you at an angle. He's already dead. He don't even know it. So when you get by him, that's a floater. That should be a floater. You just take off and lay it in. Because look, he's in no man's land. He's already jumping back before you even gather the pass.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So, just take what's there sometimes because you scoring. Some games you're gonna have to score early to open things up to get your teammates involved. That's just recognizing what you're dealing with and how they're trying to play you. And that's going to differ from game to game. Some games you're going to be able to just feed your teammates early and then get yours later. That's just all of the maturation process of being a floor general. So he fouled you and whatnot. That's cool. But still, that still could have easily been a turnover if he ain't called it, which some refs might not call it. All right, so out of bounds play, what you supposed to run?
I think this is. I think he's setting a screen for. I can't remember. Either Majak's gonna set a screen for me, or I'm gonna set a cross screen.
Okay.
I forget which one. Oh yeah, Majak set it for me. He didn't set it. He did it.
You throw it out to your other team, right? Okay, so they crowd the paint. But if you see right here, number 20 is kind of open in the corner.
Yeah.
So I know you're trying to run a play, but trying to see you to think a little bit more advanced to just running a set.
Yeah.
So as he's coming off, if you would have drove possibly right here, you'd have sucked in that defense and he would have been wide open. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we mean by. And I know your pops preach it a lot, paint touches, and you're gonna hear that a lot as you move up levels, especially in college and damn sure in the league, like getting close to the paint, getting and touching that paint, it sucks the defense, and then you could dictate things. So that's just you recognizing being a couple steps ahead instead of just let me just run a play. Because sometimes it's I know you got to do what Blue tell you to do. I ain't trying to get you in the doghouse, but sometimes you just still got to play basketball. And with him being wide open right here and this man cheating over so far, man, take that dribble and make him come out even more where he can't recover. You got him wide open because that's just bad defense to be that far off because you don't know if he could, as a defender, you don't know if he could shoot or not.
Yeah.
So unless they seen you before. So let's let the play unravel. See, now you stuck. Now you don't have nothing now. So now you finally driving, but you stumble, what you get tripped or something.
Yeah.
All right, you get tripped. But you say, stay the possession, get a good pass. He just messes it. All right, pass it back out. So are you supposed to call something? What's your mindset right here?
I mean, I seen it and I was just trying to attack. Like I already got 2 paint touches early, so I know he can't stand in front of me. So,
but no doubt. But guess what? What's that shot clock say?
14.
So you got plenty of time. So
Mm-hmm.
now you rushing and you breaking down, but you can get by. But look, you ran into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
11 seconds on the shot clock. So with that much time, try to run something again. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what's there, because you can always try to force something. You can
Right.
do that at any point, but with 14 seconds, that much time on the clock, try to run something. Um, and now look at that resulted in a turnover.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to force stuff, and that's with anybody, man. It's tough to just force stuff. You know what I mean? So you gotta be recognized. You gotta recognize that we're gonna watch you on defense. All right, jumper. Nothing you can do about that. So every time you get the ball, y'all run on makes and misses. Is that the
Yeah.
goal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Also, one thing before I forget, you a stocky guard. Just because you the point guard don't mean nothing. Like, when you set screens, hit these boys, put a body. A lot of times I watch you, you just kind of come and just be in the area. You just crowd in that area. Actually put a body on them, and you're gonna be surprised if you do that. How oftentimes you get open from trying to
Right.
get up open. Like really hit them, man. Like I know, I think your pop said you played football before. Man, hit these boys, man. They gonna hit you. So that's your time to get your lick back in a sense. But yeah, do that and then open things up because they're not, especially at high school, they're not expecting you to be a good screen setter. They're more so looking for the bigs or whoever's biggest on the court to do that. But if you do that, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, like study John Stockton. I think he was the best ever as a point guard doing that. And you hear guys that played against him to this day still complain about how he would crack back dudes and the picks and stuff like that. And next thing you know, Jeff Hornacek getting a wide open three, Brian Russell getting a wide open three off of him, and not necessarily Karl Malone. So that's just something to keep in mind from when you, especially coming this week with the second live period, hit these boys. Also, when you cut with purpose. The jog and stuff, you can't get open. It's easy to guard. Okay, that possession was all over the place. And so as a point guard, you got to take that to heart to be like, all right, that was disorganized. I got to get us organized. I mean, a lot of responsibility comes with being a point guard. So
Yeah.
with y'all out of whack, that's on you. Well, okay. You don't have nothing. They got back. Bad pass on his part. Nothing you can do about that. One thing about this, I'm gonna tell you now, get you in the habit early. You see how you position right here in the
Mm-hmm.
corner. College, you probably gonna be guarding somebody that can dunk. You got your eyes on him. All he gonna do is go baseline, get that dunk every time. So you got to kind of slide back, take that baseline cut away from him, and you know what I'm saying, even with that way, with that's gone, you can still survey the floor and get back to him. Right now, he can sneak behind you and get the bucket. Now, in high school, depending on how advanced they are, like I don't think they see it right here, but in college, yeah, they definitely gonna make you pay. So you gotta be aware of that. So you're going to run into guys throughout your high school season where yeah, they already there college wise. They just waiting to get there in a sense, graduate and get there. But mentally and their game is already on that point, on that level. So you got to make sure you're aware of that because that's just easy. Like if that was me, I'd be kind of like looking at the guard, like look it up at the signal, throw the lob, and I'm cutting behind. So you got to be careful of that. Yeah, you way out, you're a little out of position, but regardless, he's going to the other side. See, now you held up, but what does that do?
Yeah,
Now
you
he
can
threw that
barely see
pass
the
to your
screen.
man. Yeah, you got to stay in position. And now he got to the paint. Now he missed, but he still got there. That's the point. Because it was bad defense on your part. Like defense starts with a lot of possession, man. Gonna make that layup. Okay, let's go back. Oh, yes, this is okay. Let me run back. Who you supposed to get? Number 10 or 3?
Uh, I mean, we're in scramble right now, so like I was thinking, just like stop ball first. Like,
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I'm about to say that. So stop ball. Um, if you remember this play, was anybody yelling or talking?
I don't remember, but I don't think so.
You see, I can tell y'all now. Y'all just running back. Y'all gotta talk, but you ain't gotta wait for somebody. You speak up. Like when he's in the backcourt, I got number 3. I got number 3. That's telling everybody he's taken care of. Now all they got to do is find somebody. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all scrambling. You basically was guarding 2 people because everybody just running back. Gets in the lane, gets fouled. See that just being out of whack in transition like that, not being on the same page. At first, it don't look like it's a big deal, but as the game go along with these easy points, if it's not an and one or free throws, that's what helps you lose.
Yeah.
It comes back to bite you always at the end, not necessarily right now. So I gotta clean that up. You know, look, you don't have to wait on nobody to be a leader. You're juniors. You put in work, talk to them. Like, yo, we gotta talk when we get back. We can't just be running back. Also, another thing, when you bringing the ball up, I was over there in the corner. When you calling out the play, you gotta yell. And when I mean yell, we should hear you. Because you gotta think. I know every youngin got dreams of being in the NBA. So if I can't hear you in the high school gym, I'm gonna hear you in the college gym. Damn sure 20,000 in the NBA gym. You feel what I'm saying? But it's loud. You gotta think about all that. Or in some high school showcases that y'all gonna play in, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be loud. You gotta be the loudest one in the gym. You gotta be able to organize things and orchestrate things. Keep that in mind as well. Gotta wait for this camera angle. Can't even see what's going on. Yeah, I can't even see what's going on with that. So people moving. And you're in the backcourt. What we talk about in the workout. Get up on that. You should feel disrespected, not disrespect. You should feel disrespected if he wants to dribble on you. That should be a mentality with you moving forward defensively. Like, you're not even really making no work. It's easy. He's just getting into the set. Now, big man came on and helped. You know, he saved you. You got the block. But you should feel even more of an importance to pressure these guys because you got him behind you, 7-1. Not many teams got that. Hell, it's NBA teams that don't got that.
Yeah.
So you know you got an insurance policy if you get beat. Pressure these guys, man, and move your feet and cut them off, man. Make them work. So now you running. I don't know why this damn camera's not moving. I saw what you trying to do. Good backdoor cut. You just got tangled up. Did you score on this play?
I missed it. I got fouled. But...
Yeah, but I saw that was a good play. Finally moved, but that was a good ass play. I saw the backdoor cut, man. Is that what Blue has in a play, or you just did that on your own?
I mean, that's just like our principle. Like he overplays backdoor, stuff like that.
Cool. For sure. You know, your free throws good. Yeah, they're not showing me on that end. This is crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you're in the back corner.
was
Yeah.
the same
That was
wild.
what.
It was the same wild play, but I
Did
mean,
y'all
he ain't
switch
dunked
on
it.
it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he finished it.
Is that the one where you drove, you threw, but he caught it, but he
Mhm.
couldn't. Yeah, I think I saw that. That's when I came in. Yeah, with that, you gotta understand it's a good play, but he's not strong enough to fight through 2 or 3 people yet
Mhm.
to dunk it. So you kind of got to do that when he's by himself, or at least one guy. But it was kind of like 2 or 3 guys surrounding him, so he's not strong enough. But when he does get strong, yeah, throw it. But you can that's part of point guard understanding what he can and cannot do. Now the good thing about Youngin, 7-1 kid, he got good hands. He catches a lot of your passes, so you know you got that going for him. But that's just something y'all got to work on where he's aware. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because he's not strong, like I said, like a young Shaq or somebody. Not no one Shaq, but you know what I'm saying. To just go catch that and dunk that on 3 dudes. Not yet, at least. So you get back, he's still a little bit too far off. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let the center do what he do. He got the paint. We're pushing it. Hopefully you can see.
Yeah.
You hit that shot. Hopefully that
Mhm.
does mid range. Okay. Again, you gotta talk. Everybody gotta talk. But you the one back. So you should be saying I got 24. So that
Yeah.
lets everybody else know to find somebody. By you just running back, if this guy had vision, he can whip that pass over to 24. He got a wide open shot. In college, they would be able to do that. Not so much right now. And that's a 6'8" kid, so that's normal vision, what's in front of you. But if he had better vision, great passing ability, a point guard or somebody that's pushing the rock, he's gonna find that open shooter.
Mhm.
You gotta be wary of that. They're still not moving the camera. Okay, you're not in the game. Okay, yeah, you got back on that. All right, yeah, let's check back on. And when is y'all next practice? What, Wednesday or something like that? Thursday?
I think Wednesday.
Yeah. Go over that communication part. You moving the ball up court. There you go. I see you pointing, tagging him. That's what you do. And then you like, who got him? Who got him? There you go. The defense. Y'all switch on defense, or you just switch that time?
Just switch that time.
Okay. Next time, just skinny up. When you pressuring the guy, just skinny up. I'm gonna show you next time we in the gym. Skinny up on defense. Let me see if we can go back. All right, boom. So you pressuring up, get up on them more. Especially remember what I told you in the gym.
Mhm.
Baseline your friend, sideline your friend. Get up on them more. And honestly, try to angle him to go baseline towards out of bounds and cut him off, especially with the screener right there. So, but regardless, so the screener right there, skinny up. That's when you literally step into him and just literally just skinny up so you can get around that. Because Honestly, it's probably looked like a little bit of a movement. All right, he did get set. He did get set, but regardless, he didn't really turn the corner like that right away. But for future reference, when you guarding like a backcourt that's nasty, you know you gotta be careful with everybody. Skinny up so you don't really give away nothing. Pushing the pace. There you go. You see it. So you see that lane right there.
Mm.
What they call a foul.
Yeah, I got bailed out.
Okay. Something you can work on with your big man too. Watch 33. All he got to do is just cut down, and you got dump off pass, and he got baskets. There's no point in even him sitting out there because he's not a 3-point shooter yet. But again, you got to recognize what type of shots you need. Runner. You kind of still trying to shoot a layup a little bit. He could have tried to take that charge. Just shoot the runner. Just stop on the down. Nice little runner. You can shoot those with efficiency. So yeah, you take that shot. But like you said, you got bailed out with the call. Take these free throws and keep them moving. You got hit those. Again, pressure on. Too lax. Too easy. Like you allowing them to get an assist too easy. Block. Or to the races. The work. And this proves my point why pressure on the guards actually helps your pace. You got the ultimate eraser behind you. Great job going calling for the outlet pass, making sure they see you. And then you push the pace. Good work. Tough shot. Got the tip man. Okay. He shot they altered the shot. They called a foul, but regardless. How did he get behind you?
I was I tried to stop ball. I probably should have got back.
Yeah, just make sure nothing get behind you. Then we can figure that out. Because look, okay. Look where everybody at. You the only one. You the one. You already kind of back. You the only one back to try to get back. So watch this. So number 3, he's looking around. He's jogging with his man, but now he sees his man too late, and they already pushing. They running like y'all. And that's why Blue going off. Who's he going off on, you or Jaleel?
The kid number 5, I think he reached or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but even with that, I know you trying to stop ball, but you got to recognize, oh shit, he behind us, so get back. Just stop that. Now, if you get back, they're trying to run a play right now instead of at the free throw line getting easy points. There you go. Simple, man. That was simple play, man. You bullied them, put your shoulder into them, knock them back, running. You got that shot all day. Like I've seen you hit that a million times. That should be easy with both hands. So yeah, man, you don't always have to worry about trying to get to the basket, man. Like just get in the paint. And
Yeah.
those are your shots. Those are easy points. And then again, you got this 7-1 kid that's down there lurking. You got to keep a body on him and stuff like that. And he's active. So he's gonna try to get that board if you miss. So you get back. Too much space. See a killer in high school, even in high school, if it's a killer, um, yeah, he gonna be pulling. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta like I'm trying to think of a name. Like if you'd have played against Rob Dillingham when he was in high school, he ain't even going down that far. He's gonna be in his range and he pulling. So you gotta close off the airspace. You gotta get that ball. 50 balls, gotta get those. When you playing defense, what are you looking at? The ball or him?
Uh, him, like, yeah.
His chest, yeah. Just stare at his chest. Move with his chest. A lot of high school kids and look at the ball, and that's how you get crossed up a beat. He can't go nowhere without his body, so stay at his body. Good pass, easy work. Ah, I see you was trying to set up, but he pivoted. Tough basket. He scores, but this is why I'm saying pressure the ball. So look what he's doing. So he get the ball, but he's looking for you, right? What he does, he's pressuring it, so he can't make that pass to you, which makes him have to make something happen. That's what, as a defender, you want. It's taken away from what the team wants to do. That's what I mean. You got pressure. If you're sitting back, he can just get that pass, and then y'all can get into something that where y'all more comfortable. Problem is, he overplayed. He was too aggressive, and he was out of position, and he worried about the pass, and it was easy just for him to drive right and get the layup. But if he'd have played more sound defense, it'd have been tough for him to try to do anything. You know, take that charge. So, right there, he drives, rotate over, take the charge. You jump out the way. You jump, but you jumping the wall up, get out the way. Now take that charge. Get that turnover. Follow the ball. Look what they did. See, just that simple jump in the pass made you have to pass it out further, which prevents them from getting a clean shot. That's why pressure defense is always a must. Flat passing lanes with the dribble, anything. Always pressure the offensive player. It's going to make them uncomfortable, and it's going to have to make them make a tougher play, whether it's a pass or a shot. That's crazy. Okay. Now watch you. You playing off on. Watch how easy it is for them to get in whatever they want. See, making clean passes and all that. And that totally different when they guarding you. So yeah, learn to do that. All right, hit the jumper. Yeah, number one should have passed it back to you. You would have been wide open for a jumper, but neither here nor there. All right, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Watch you. If you would have set a good screen, like a real good screen, just held your ground, you starting to leave right there. He'd have had a better chance of coming off. And I don't know if who's that number one. I don't know if he throw lobs. Do you know how to throw lobs?
Yeah.
All right, you said nah. All right, well then that's a mute point. But if it's somebody there that know how to throw lobs, he'd have been open for one, and that's something he should be able to catch and finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I mean, man. Use your body, hit these guys. It gets dudes opens. Because look, just with you with that little delay screen, look how much space he has. Yep, I overplayed it. You should have just shot it. Like I know you want to be a true point, and I'm not mad at that. But man, you can shoot. You can finish with both hands. And if you see daylight, let it fly. Because look, if you shot it right there, look at 20. He in position to get the rebound.
Yeah.
If you miss. Because he's anticipating you shooting. Because it looks like he knows it's a shot that you could take, that you can make. So he's anticipating it. So he's trying to set up. That's what happens when you don't take a shot you're supposed to. Now it results in a harder shot. That's the one right there. That's the one where I saw. Okay.
Should have dunked that. I could have finished it too.
Yeah, but he ain't. That's what I mean. He ain't strong enough for that. But I mean, he wide open. But I think number three. It looked like number three hit it a little bit. But let's see. Let's try to slow this thing down. Yeah, I think he got his fingertips on it, and that altered the. Because when he jumped, it threw the timing off.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, you can see what I'm talking about right here. He's not strong enough to gather that in traffic yet. See, look, he could barely rough Youngin once he put the ball down. So see, right now, he should be able to just power up and score, but he's not strong yet. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So you, as a point guard, got to understand that if he's not like wide open, with maybe just one dude around or whatever, don't throw that lob. You see what I'm saying? Because all he's gonna do is catch it and bring it right down to try to gather and power up. By that time, the whole defense done collapsed on him, and you ain't got nothing. That's what you have right here. And
Mm-hmm.
now he's scrambling to try to pass it back out. It's just about knowing your personnel. As he gets stronger, you'll start to see it more because he'll be dunking in practice all the time. Like, all right, he ready. But you can tell right now he's just not ready for that. Yep. That's the wrong dude. Oh, easy. All right, watch this game. Watch this again. I get it. You floating it to him because it looked like he further ahead. But the fact that you floated it, it allows the defense to hustle back and get back under it. And you floated it too far ahead, which it looks like he couldn't gather because now, see, but allowed, see what I'm saying? The defense got back. All right, but now check this out. And this is all just stuff to help you see things different moving forward. So he gives you the outlet. A quick bounce pass to him up in this area. All he doing is taking one dribble and laying it up. So it's not just you. It's not just as simple as just passing it ahead. It's what pass will get it there most efficiently, and that's what being an efficient basketball player at Florida General is all about. So yes, I know you saw it, but you gotta throw the right pass at the right time where they can actually make a play, and that's the art of passing. You see what I'm saying? So you floated it too much, and they got back up on it. Okay. So you got to put a little bit more on it and not so much air on it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get it to him, it should be more of a trajectory where it's leading him right into the layup. Like he should be in this area right now, just catching, turning, and shooting. And the defense, the only play they can make is either try to strip it, foul him, or block. But he shouldn't have to wait right here, wait for the ball, and then catch it in traffic and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like great passes, Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd, Stockton, easy guy, great point guards to learn from, and the different type of passes they threw in different situations to different guys as well. Like I know you're a little young, but I know you know who Jason Kidd is. When he played with the Nets, he had Richard Jefferson and Kenyon Martin. And he talked to them about what kind of lobs would they prefer. Now, Richard Jefferson was more of a soarer when he jumped. He soared through the air. So he was like just floated a little bit more. Cool. Jason Kidd knew to just let it hang in the air a little bit because Richard Jefferson gonna jump and try to get it, be fancy windmill and all that. Kenyon Martin like, nah, get it there, beam that off, and he trying to tear the rim off, catch it, and those are just the different dynamics of being a point guard, understanding what's best for the personnel I got around me. You see what I'm saying? So, um, like Kenyon Martin get off the ground quick and he got high, but he wasn't a guy that was sore. Richard Jefferson is more of a guy that dunked from the free throw line, that type. So you got different. Both dudes had bounce, but they different type of leapers. They require different passes, and that's just something you got to always keep in mind when you're throwing certain passes to certain guys. All right. Let's see what happened. So you get the gist of this. So what we're gonna do is, let's see real quick. Switch ain't going to Spire again, but let me see. Find it. Y'all played them on Sunday, Spire, right? Shoot. Give me a second. I have to log in again. Here we go. One second. All right, here we go. Good bucket, good bucket.
In this game, they told us to like play back and just like clog the gaps.
You said what?
They told us to play back and just like play in the driving lanes and just like yeah.
So basically, give him the jumper. Don't let him beat you off the dribble.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, right there. Be careful how you closing out on that with the angle you closing out. I see he set a down screen. Let me see. Look like the light skinned cat. No, all right. I don't know who that is. Number 5. He set a down screen. You gotta understand how you got a split second to decide how you gonna get around that. And even when you got around it, you got to him quick enough. You gotta get back at an angle to cut him off. You try to meet him where the ball was caught. He still got a lane to try to make something happen. You gotta get around and be prepared to just get back in front of him and meet him and cut him off at the angle. And that's what they mean by defending that angle. You know how they knowing angles defensively. So even when the guy gets a step or two on you, you can still keep him in front of you, recover him, and get the stop or slow him down. So now 25, your big man got to come over, and you still chasing, but now he got a guy to get an open shot. Now he missed, but you want to limit those type of looks. You got to close out more on that. That's what I mean by pressure. That's not good enough. Way too much space. I know he said, what the coach said or whatnot, but jam him first and then back up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Good shot, Warner. Good shot. Good pass ahead. Good pass ahead. Yup. No hesitation. Good pass ahead. Especially to Jaleel. He might be your best all-around scorer. So, yeah, make sure he get a lot of touches and shots. Like how you kind of closed out with your hand up. Got held up on the screen again. They missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad shot. Now, if you hit about 3 in a row, I understand heat check, but that was bad. You can tell he getting cussed out because he's looking back. Go about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna let you go. Then you can go and review it afterwards whenever you feel like it. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, clean that up, man. You got to work on your pressure defense. That's way too much space. Like, and he already hit it, so you know he can hit it. Nah, man, you should be out here. You ball watching too. You got to be aware where your man is and stuff. Cause you see, he's set up right here to set a screen.
Yeah.
If you do recover and try to get to him, he's ready. But you're not even paying attention, so he's chilling. He just backing out. When you close out, you gotta close out and jam that. Like you should be arm length away. Your hands should be where he's trying to create space. He don't even fight for space right here. This is just a catch and shoot, Jack. Nah, you gotta close out more. Like I personally have a saying, if you can move on offense, you can move on defense. You move well enough on offense, so you should be able to move well enough on defense. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad on your part. I'm gonna tell you why. I guess you trying to run the offense. Clearly, these guys are handling defensively. I can tell that just by watching. So why are you passing him the ball out here? His handle not that good outside. What are you gonna do out here? Now he you can tell he's straight. Now he's trying to do a dribble handoff. You should have recognized by now that these guys are jumping passing lanes. They're pressuring you guys. It's not gonna be that easy. So he's uncomfortable. And that's why he's quickly trying to get the ball up. So now what they doing? Jamming him, pressuring him, swiping at the ball. So that bad possession on you as a point guard, you gotta understand that and keep your dribble. Like, keep your dribble. Tell him move out the way. Like you good right here. Either he gonna set a screen or tell him move out the way. And you dribble out and run something. Also, when you cutting again, what do you look? This is what I'm talking about. As you set that screen or you ran with purpose, you saw he was in trouble and you could have ran right back out to try to save this possession. But by that time, it's too late because you're already swiping. Yeah, man, know your personnel, know what they can do and what they can do. That's not a good position for him to have the ball. I know the play may be a dribble handoff or something, but against these guys, if he don't have enough space to do that, don't give him the ball. And that's part of being a point guard too, telling guys no when they calling for or they looking for the ball. No, because you don't know what to do with it. Better job closing out right there. Push it, push it, push it. Good job pushing it. The shot came from you putting, getting this, creating the tempo, getting up court, getting down here. Good job. You closing out better, but it's still not good enough because he's still getting the shot off. He should be nervous about shooting. He should be like, let me put the ball down, pump fake or something like that. Okay, you down there on baseline right here. Oh, goddamn down. Good job tagging the guy free underneath the basket. Too far off. That wasn't you, but he had options because both of y'all were too far off. Number 12, what is he, a freshman or sophomore?
Sophomore.
Yeah, he's too young. He ain't ready. I can tell these dudes a bunch of seniors, battle tested. Again,
Yeah.
as a point guard, you gotta know your personnel. So I know he was just open. You just trying to feed a guy, but he's not. That's a low percentage shot because of who he's going against. And the wild part is, look who you had open right there. And he
Mm.
should.
Ah,
All
I
right,
don't know,
and
man. He
Andre,
old.
that was fine. But I'm just saying, normally, like if that's Jaleel or something, yeah, find
Yeah.
him. Yeah, you gave him a pass, but he's not even open. It's multiple defenders down there. So now you moving out the way. Now I like the move he did, but he's not strong enough or athletic enough to go up over him, and he got blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And now they all to the races. I don't know if they got fouled or scored or what. Look like somebody got fouled. He gets subbed out. Couple more minutes. Think we're gonna let you out of there, or you just start back in. Look like you did. Yo. All right, good job. You get the ball. Yup. You just gotta make that. Love the move. Love you being aggressive, but you just gotta make the basket. And you saw what I saw. You don't look like he can guard you. Go at him. And the job closing out, but you can still do better, but better than before. Now y'all know they can shoot, so y'all can't just keep playing back. Now they trying to trap you. Those floaters, you gotta be careful with those floaters. That's what I'm saying, man. Those floaters make everybody on defense look like Deion Sanders, man. Just lock down corners. They just going for it. Look, we ran from the corner.
Yeah.
It's one thing to know you got to pass in that situation, and it results in a turnover. It's one thing to know you got to pass in that situation, but you got to know what pass to throw. And if you got to jump and get it there, or pump fake up and bounce pass it to him, you got to put more oomph behind it, man. Good job, good job. Getting around the screen, good job. Hey, he blew that layup. Ooh, got him the first time. See what I mean? Why you got to keep the ball in your hands a lot.
Yeah.
Y'all get a whole lot of silly turnovers just by guys panicking and not being comfortable, being pressured.
Yeah, that's like a big thing that he talks about. Like move, like he wants us to move the ball, make the defense shift. But like a lot of times, like if I'm being honest, the guys only me, Jalil, and Gerard can really handle the ball. Everybody else hasn't played varsity. Like besides us three, nobody has gotten like minutes playing varsity, playing at this level. So like he wants us to move it, but like they'll get there and then they don't come back because either a turnover or they hold the ball in the nine. So like it's a lot harder to play because he wants us to move the ball. But like me and Gerard, we're having to get in the paint. If we're not finishing, we're kicking out. But like it's just like hard to navigate that because like what he wants is us to move the ball on offense, and then like we're trying to drive, create something. But it's hard to create when those guys can't really like.
No doubt. So this is what I mean by you guys. So you got to get Jaleel. And who else you say?
The number one.
Number one. All right. Y'all got to talk. So if y'all see one of those guys with the ball, they look like in trouble, just go get the ball. Like whoever's closest, just Y'all ain't even got to tell the rest of the team what it is. Just between y'all, like, look, any one of these dudes get in trouble, whoever's closest, go get the ball. Just go get the ball so we can save the possession. Y'all, that's what I mean. Y'all gotta talk, man. Because yeah, they nervous. You could just tell they nervous. And against Spire, that Spire look like they a bunch of juniors and seniors, been through wars and stuff like that, played together for a while. Yeah, they gonna attack y'all. They gonna jump on y'all. All right, like right here, I think this is about to be a turnover. Hold on. Jaleel throwing the pass number one, but it's too far out ahead. Yep. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like again, how to pass the ball. I get he was on the outlet. I get you. He face guarding you and stuff. Why are you rushing?
Mm-hmm.
And I know Jaleel's sophomore too, but yeah, the unnecessary turnovers, man. And in the high school game, it's such a short game. Those turnovers kill y'all.
Yeah, he had 10 of them by himself this game.
Jaleel had, god damn.
Yes.
The ball. What
the turnover a lot.
Okay. He talented, man, but he was just being rushed. But that again, physicality, what we working on in the weight room, it bothers people.
Yeah.
Now they pressuring y'all. See, they trying to get y'all up out of there. They feel like y'all can't handle pressure. That's what this is down there. They really just trying to get y'all up out of there. So it's even more important for you to navigate things and get back control of the pace. I like how you ran over there to help. Good defense. Now control the pace, slow it down, make everybody cool. See what I'm saying? You got to recognize when the team on the ropes, man, and they trying to knock y'all out. This is time. Bring the ball. Don't even throw that ahead. Hey, man, slow up, calm down. You know, just calm down. That's when you tell everybody calm down, and it registers. Believe me, it helps. Them be like, all right, let me check myself. I know it's a lot of responsibility on going, but hey, you ain't got no choice. You got the keys. We'll give you the keys. Much is given, much is required. Otherwise, he gonna get the keys to somebody else, and I know you don't want that. So, yeah man, you can handle it. Come on, yeah. Look, what I tell you about the closeouts?
Angles.
Yes, sir. Study Gary Payton. Study these guards, man. Hell, study Oklahoma City. Did I go back too far?
I think it's support.
All right. Look at your feet.
Opening it up.
You already open. He just took the first step. You should be square, ready to cut him off. And when we get in the gym, I'm gonna show you different footwork drills on defense to be able to cut guys off, even like moving backwards, where sometimes you can get beat on an angle. Like I'm gonna show you, like you can get beat on an angle, and you can literally backpedal backwards and cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jordan and Gary Payton, Pippen, they were elite at that. And you cut them off, and you right back in front of them, and all you did was just move backwards, and you can just sit back down. You got to work on it because it's not something that's natural. You normally just like let me open up and try to slide with them, but when you open up, you beat, and the better the competition, the more talent.
You don't take advantage of it. Yeah.
One dribble and they taking flight. So that's all that is. But even with that, active hands, where did he bring the ball back to?
Up here. Or down.
Exactly. So you shouldn't be like, I got beat, but don't give up on a play. If he exposed the ball, I'm going for that strip. And you would have knocked that right out of bounds and saved the possession. Couple more plays and we done. Okay, you passing ahead. A lot of times you just kind of stand out here. If you see these guys in trouble, go get in position to get the ball back.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. You floating it again.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your personnel. Like I know he look like he open, but what are you gonna do with it when you give him the ball?
Yeah.
So that's why you should just dribble back out, try to run something, man. So look, man, I'm gonna send this to you. Go over it when you can. Hold on, let's see. Go over when you can, man. When we get in the gym tomorrow, gonna work over these things, some defensive things, and even passes, how to throw certain passes in certain situations. All right.
Okay.
All right, man.
I appreciate you.
No problem, man.